Hello everyone, it's me Sanjay Vasu back again for another video. This time I'm doing it on Cambridge Primary Checkpoint for Mathematics Paper 2, April 2019. Calculators allowed. Let's start. Question 1. Draw an arrow to show the position of the number 340 on the number line. So you have 100 here, that means 200, 300, 400, and you have 500 there, since these are all equal spacings. So we can just label that. And we can measure this length and find 4 by 10 of the length from the left. That'll be approximately here. And that place will be 340. That's the answer. Question 2. In the fun run, adults were odd numbers and children were even numbers. Write whether each number belongs to an adult or a child. One has been done for you. Even numbers are children, so 426 is child and 770 and 432. Now, adults have odd numbers, so 371 and 469 are adults. Question 3. Circle represents a number and star represents a different number. Circle plus circle plus circle equals 15. Star plus star plus star plus star equals 24. Complete the statement. Circle plus star equals dash. So that means 3 circles is equal to 15. So 1 circle is 5 because 15 divided by 3. And now for the star, I'll just draw a rough star here. I'm not the best at drawing, but I think that's good enough. 4 stars is 24, so I'll just draw this. 4 stars is 24, and that means star is equal to 6, right? And that means circle plus star will be equal to 5 plus 6 plus 6, which is equal to 17. Question 4. Draw a line of symmetry in each of these shapes. So in the arrow, we can draw a line of symmetry horizontally. In this shape, we can draw it vertically like that. These are the only lines of symmetry. That's the answer. Question 5. 3 friends share a pack of 50 pens equally. How many pens will be left over? So 50 divided by 3, that's how much each friend gets. 16 with remainder 2. So that means there'll be 2 pens left. That's the answer. Question 6. Lily makes $6.35 using only 5-cent coins. How many does she need? That'll be $6.35 is 6.35 cents divided by 5 cents, which is 1 5-cent coin. So the number of coins needed will be 127 coins. That's the answer. Question 7. The diagram shows a calculator and a pencil case placed next to a ruler. Use the scale on this ruler to complete the sentences. The calculator is dash centimeters long. We can see that the calculator length starts at about 5 and ends at about 17. So 17 minus 5, 12 centimeters long. B. The pencil case is dash centimeter longer than the calculator. So we draw a line straight down from the pencil case. We will get to about 3. We can see. And if we draw a line from the other side, we'll get to about 22. So the length of the pencil case is 22 minus 3, 19 centimeters. The calculator is already known to be 12 centimeters. So pencil case is 19 minus 12, which is 7 centimeters longer. Question 8. Carlos wants to calculate his multiplication mentally. He says, this will be the same as 48 into 10. Explain how he knows. Well, we can say that 48 is 6 into 8, and 10 is 5 into 2. If we multiply this, it's the same thing as this over here with just different order. So 48 equals 6 into 8 and 10 equals 5 into 2. So 6 into 5 into 8 into 2 equals 48 into 10. That's the answer. Question 9. Here's a 1 centimeter grid. Use the dots to make a rectangle with perimeter 18 centimeters. That means 2 into L plus B, which is the formula for perimeter, that's 18 centimeters. Length plus breadth is equal to 9 centimeters. So you can have any two values of length and breadth where length is greater than breadth and they total to 9 centimeters. I will draw 3 by 6 rectangle. If you add the side lengths, you will also notice that 3, 3, 6, 6, and they will add up to 18, which is what we need. That's the answer. Question 10. Here are 4-digit cards. 1, 2, 4, and 6. Use each card once to make the statements correct. 1 by dash equals dash by 8. We can write 1 by 2 is equal to 4 by 8. And dash by 3 equals 2 by dash. 1 by 3 can be written as 2 by 6. This is not the only answer, however. Even 1 by 4 equals 2 by 8 is also correct. But 1 and 6 have to come here. These two digits can be interchanged. That's the answer. Question 11. Here are some shapes drawn on the coordinate grid. Shape A is translated 2 left and 3 up. What shape shows its new position? So 2 left for this point, for example, is 1, 2. 3 up will be 1, 2, 3. We get to this point on shape C. So we do that for all the 4 corners. That'll translate to point C. That's the answer. Question 12. Complete this number sentence. Dash dash into dash 3 equals 391. First, let's prime factorize 391. 391 can only be written as 17 into 23. There's no other way to write 391. And that means that this is 17 into 23. That's the answer. Question 13. 6 teams take part in a football competition. The table shows how many games each team wins, draws, and loses. There's 6 teams, and it shows win, draw, lose, and number of points. Each team scores 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and no points for a loss. A. Complete the points column. So for Durford, Londis, and Robridge, the points are already given. For Warham, 37 wins, 5 draws, and 18 losses. So 37 into 2, 74 points for win. 5 into 1, 5 points for the draw. There's no points for losses, so 74 plus 5 is 79. Using the same thing, 39 into 2, we get 78, and then 5. Add them up, 83. Auction, 33 wins and 4 draws, so 33 into 2, 66. 66 plus 4, 70. That's the answer. B. Which team loses 27 games less than Robridge? So Robridge loses 45 games, and 27 games less will simply be 18 games. And the team which loses 18 games is Warham. So, Team Warham. That's the answer. Question 14. Write these numbers in order starting with the smallest. 3 by 10, 0.04, 1 by 2, 20%, 5%. Let's convert all of these to decimals. 3 by 10 is 0.3. 0.04 is already decimal. 1 by 2 is 0.5. 20% is 0.2, and 5% is 0.05. So smallest is 0.04. As the hundredths digit in value, any value is smaller than another value and tenths digit. So these three can't be the smallest. And 4 is less than 5 in the same digit, so that's the smallest. And the next number is 0.05 or 5% in similar reasons. Next, we have these 3 decimals left. I have 3, 5, and 2, which is the smallest, 2, right? So 0.2 is the next, 20%. Now 0.3 is next, 3 by 10, and the largest will be 0.5, 1 by 2. That's the answer. Question 15. Here's a picture of a shaded shape drawn on a grid of centimeter squares. What's the area of the shaded shape? We can see that the number of centimeter squares for length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So length is 7 centimeters. And the height, or the width, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 centimeters. Area is equal to length into breadth, or width or height. You can call it whatever you want. 7 into 4, 28 square centimeters. That's the answer. Question 16. The cost of parking at a city airport is shown in the table. Price for first day is $16.60. For every half day afterward is $9. Yuri pays $124.60 to park his car. How many days does he park his car for? So you're working. So for every half day afterwards is $9. So for every day afterwards, that would be 9 to 2, which is $18. And now, how many days does he park his car for? Price for first day will be $16.60. So if we just subtract, we will get remaining as $108. So 1 day is gone already. So now every day afterwards is $18. 108 by 18 will be 6 days, right? So 1 day plus 6 days, 7 days is the total number of days that he's parked his car. That's the answer. Let's go to question 17. Some children go on a bike ride. The table shows the distances they cycle. Write the name of each child in the correct place. One has been done for you. distance cycle. Sofia is the longest since it's 5.63 kilometers. Next is 5.36 kilometers, which is Aiko. Next is 5.3 kilometers, Hassan. And the smallest distance is Rajiv, or the shortest distance actually, which is 5.06 kilometers. Quite straightforward, right? That's the answer. Question 18. Here are some statements. Write the word true or false next to each statement. There are 188 hours in a week. So there's 24 hours in a day. So 7 days, you make it 7 days. That means we get 24 into 7 hours. And actually that is 168 hours. But it's not 188, right? Because 7 days is 1 week. So this is false. There are 900 seconds in 15 minutes. To convert from minutes to seconds, just multiply by 60. So 15 into 60 is equal to 900 seconds. So that is true. There's 744 hours in May. May has 31 days. And 1 day is 24 hours. So May, there will be 31 into 24, which if we did correctly, you'll get 744 hours, which is actually true in the statement. There are 578 months in 49 years. So in 1 year, there are 12 months, right? So in 49 years, that'll be 12 into 49, and that'll be equal to 588 months. But that's not 578 as given, so this is false. That's the answer. Question 19. Here's a picture of a fair six-sided dice. It has the numbers 1 to 6 on it. The dice is thrown. Draw a line to show how likely these outcomes are. It is 1 or more, where all the numbers on the dice are 1 or more, so this is certain. Is less than 5. That means it can be 1, 2, 3, or 4, which means it'll be likely, because 4 out of a total of 6 is 2 by 3, which is greater than half, so it's likely. It has a factor of 2, so outcomes which have a factor of 2 are 2, 4, and 6, which is 3 outcomes out of a total of 6, which is half, which is even chance. It is a square number. There's only 1 and 4 in the square numbers, and that's 2 out of a total of 6 options, which is an unlikely chance. That's the answer. Question 20. A. What's the largest multiple of both 4 and 5 that is less than 50? So multiples of 4 and 5 both will be multiples of the LCM of 4 and 5, which is equal to multiples of 20. So it'll be 20 and 40, and the larger one is 40, because they should be less than 50. So 40 is the answer. B. What's the smallest multiple of both 3 and 4 that's greater than 50? So multiples of both 3 and 4 will simply be multiples of 12, because 12 is 3 into 4, or the LCM of 3 and 4. So the smallest multiple, otherwise m, of 12, which is greater than 50. So 12 multiples are 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60, right? And we can see that 60 is the smallest multiple of 12, which is greater than 50, because 48 is less than 50, right? But then 60 is greater than 50, and that's why 60 is the answer. Let's go to question 21. Question 21. Ahmed sleeps for 8 hours. What fraction of a day does he sleep for? Write the answer in simplest form. So 8 hours out of a total of 24 hours in a day, that will be 1 by 3 of a day. That's the answer. Question 22. Here's a table of test results. It shows Mia's test scores out of 100 in each subject. A. In which subject is her median score? Her median score is the middle score. So you arrange it 55, 57, 63, 75, 90 in all 5 subjects. The median will be the middle, which is 63 after doing a traditional cancellation method. So 63 is writing as given in the table. B. What's her mean score? That would be 90 plus 63 plus 55 plus 75 plus 57, whole thing divided by 5, because 5 scores. And let's get our calculator out for this. Here we are. 90 plus 63 plus 55 plus 75 plus 57 and divided by 5. So it is 68. That's the answer. Question 23. Angelique buys a box of 50 oranges. 3 by 10 of them are damaged. How many are damaged? That'll be 3 by 10 into 50 oranges, which is cancelling 50 and 10 to get 3 into 5. 15 oranges are damaged. That's the answer. Question 24. Write a different whole number in each box to make the calculation correct. Dash into dash equals 370 plus 37. 370 can be written as 37 into 10. And then we add 37 into 1, right? So this is 37 into 11 by distributive property. So we can write 37 into 11. Question 25. 30,000 people visit a museum. 30% are women, 25% are men, and the rest are children. How many children visit the museum? So the rest are children, and that rest will be 100 minus 30 minus 25, which is equal to 45%. So 45% of 30,000, which is the total, that's number of children. So that'll be 45 by 100 into 30,000. Cancel out 2 zeros. 45 into 300, which is 13500 children. That's the answer. Question 26. A sheet of stamps has 18 rows. There are 24 stamps in each row. The stamps cost 55 cents each. What's the value of the whole sheet of stamps? Give units with your answer. There are 24 into 18 because 24 stamps and 18 rows. 24 per row. And let's get a calculator. 24 into 18. That'll be 432 stamps. Now, that'll be equal to 432 into 55 cents. 23760 cents. That'll be equal to, in dollars, 237.60. So, $237.60 is the value of the full sheet of stamps. This full sheet right here. That's the answer. Question 27. Oliver was thinking of a 2-digit number. When I divide by number by 8, the remainder is 5. What's the largest 2-digit number that Oliver could be thinking of? So what's the largest multiple of 8, which is less than 100? That would be 96, which is 8 into 12. But then this does not work because 96 plus 5 is 101, which is not 2 digits, right? So we need to take the second largest, which is 88. And that is making, because the remainder is 5, by the way, that's why I added 5 over here to get the number which he's thinking of. So when divided by 8, you'll get 12 with remainder 5 if you do 101. So over here, if you add 5, you will get 93, which is 2 digits, right? And therefore, 93 is the largest possible number. That's the answer. Question 28. Here's part of a number square. Yusuf is thinking of a prime number between 31 and 70. It's 1 less than a multiple of 10. What's Yusuf's prime number? So 1 less than a multiple of 10 means 1 less than a number ending with 0. So let's say the number is 10, for example. If you minus 1, it'll be 9. 20 minus 1 is 19. They end with 9. So the numbers will end with 9 are the options. 39, 49, 59, and 69 in this list here, because between 31 and 70. Out of these, there's only one prime number, which is 59. So I'll put a red circle around that to indicate that's prime, and 59 is the answer. Question 29. Here's a network of shapes. Draw a path from A to B to a network following the repeating rule. Kite, trapezium, parallelogram, and repeat. It can be in any order. Do not move diagonally. You can only move across these lines drawn, in other words. So you have to start from A. we can go to either a trapezium here or a parallelogram there. Let's say we start with parallelogram. Then the next should be kite, but then we only got a square or a hexagon, so we can't go there. So it's trapezium first. We can draw a path. Next, from trapezium, we have to go to parallelogram. And we can go like that. That's a parallelogram. From parallelogram, we go to kite, which is like this. Next, we go to a trapezium, which is this one. We can draw that line. Trapezium to parallelogram. We go over here. Although yes, this looks like a diamond more, but still, if you flip it 90 degrees, we'll get a parallelogram. And then we go to a kite, which is over here. You go to a kite. Next is trapezium, which means you go down. And after coming here, because it's after trapezium, it's parallelogram and then kite, you can go like this and then go to B, or you can simply go directly. I will just show you that you can go directly, but also you're allowed to go like this. This is also another option. But these two routes are the only two answers. Why can we go directly without completing the full loop? Because, well, this loop is endless. If you want, you can just keep going in this loop, right? If you do not have any order given over here. So if you stop at trapezium also, it's okay. Because anyway, even if you go here, you're going to stop at kite and then go. So it doesn't matter where you stop the loop, right? That's why we can go directly from trapezium here, or we can take this. That's the answer. Question 30. A farmer is building a fence. The farmer posts are always the same distance apart. The distance between the first and third post is 3 meters. What is the distance between the first and fourth post? So the distance between first and second will be half of the distance between first and third. 3 by 2, which is 1.5 meters. So first to fourth will be first to third plus third to fourth, right? And first to third we know is 3 meters. And adding third to fourth, first to second is 1.5 meters. So distance between any two adjacent posts will be 1.5 meters. And that means third to fourth is also 1.5 meters. So the answer is 4.5 meters. That's the answer. And with that, I come to the end of my video. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends and family, and comment on how you think this video was. With that, it's me, Sanjay Vasu, signing out. Thank you. Bye.